So, hi all of you, myself Hrithik Sharma, and in this video, we are going to learn this problem breaking elements of starters 58. And I'm going to solve removing bad elements, ranking pages, these target, and these four also. So, in this problem, as you all are here to see the solution, so I guess the question पढ़ लिया होगा. So, question says कि area A मतलब array has A of length n, ठीक है. तो मतलब array है जिसकी length n है, ठीक है. And chef can choose any element A and split two element into okay. Okay. So simple question says कि yes, we have an array of length n, so we have array of length, let's say B C D E of length and symbol. Okay, I'm doing it from basics because I just want you to learn everything from scratch. Okay, so we have split two elements into x and y. So okay, so the array say, and chef says that we can choose any element A, B, C from this array. मान लीजिए, for example, I just choose C. So I have to uh, you know break this element or split this element into two element like uh, A and F. Okay, what I'm saying is, but if we are doing this, so always A plus F equals to C. If this condition is satisfied, we can do this. Okay, what I'm saying over here is just hear me out forwards. So we have an array, for example, 1, 3, 5, 7, 6. Okay, so we have to convert this array into element of all the negative or all the positive numbers. Okay, हमें क्या करना है? शेफ मेक्स a parity of same element. इसका मतलब होता है कि या तो सारे एलिमेंट आप ऑड कर दो या सारे एलिमेंट आप इवन कर दो. फॉर एग्जांपल यहाँ पे देखो मैक्सिमम एलिमेंट हमारे पास कौन से हैं? ऑड है. तो हमारे को एक एलिमेंट चेंज करना पड़ेगा इसका, एंड द आंसर हो जाएगा 1. कि हमारे को एक एलिमेंट 6 को चेंज करना है, क्योंकि मैं ऑड ऑड में चेंज कर देंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? 5 और 1. ठीक है, तो ये हमने एक ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म करा तो हमारा आउटपुट क्या हो जाएगा इसका? 1. सिंपल. ठीक है. सो ये तो रही क्वेश्चन स्टेटमेंट की बात. ठीक है, अभी हम लोग सोल्यूशन की बात कर लेते हैं कि हाउ कैन यू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. ओके, so these are the constraints you can see. Okay, and we have some over here. So this is a sample input. Input says that for length is directive array, then इसका output 0 है because all numbers are odd. So yes, if all numbers are odd, तो simple है, हमें अगर कुछ ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म ही नहीं करना पड़ेगा तो हमारा आंसर सीधा 0 आ जाएगा. ठीक है, it's that simple. Okay. सो कुछ भी परफॉर्म परफॉर्म नहीं करना. इसमें क्या है कि हमारा जो एक एलिमेंट है 2, ये हमारा इवन है, तो इसे हम लोग चेंज कर देंगे. तो व्हाट वी हैव 1 2 3, सो वी जस्ट चेंज 2 इनटू 1 एंड 1. सो वी परफॉर्म वन ऑपरेशन, सो आउटपुट हो जाएगा 1. ठीक है, तो देखो एक सिंपल सा मैं यहाँ पर आप लोगों को लागू कराता हूँ कि मैं यहाँ पे क्या कहना चाह रहा हूँ. कि मान लीजिए आपके पास में एक एरे है जिसमें मैंने दे रखा है 2 5 7 6 8. ठीक है, सो इसके अंदर क्या है कि हम लोग 2 को अगर हम ऑड बनाना चाहें, एक एक इवन नंबर को जो हम एक ऑड बनाना चाहते हैं, इवन नंबर कैन बी डिवाइडेड इनटू ऑड नंबर्स. कैन बी, आई एम नॉट सेइंग ऑलवेज, कैन बी, बट अ ऑड नंबर, just give me a minute, and I'm saying a odd number cannot be divided into even number. What I'm saying is that you can split 8 into 2, or let's say 4 and 4, and just 2 and 6, and many more things. Okay, or 8 and 0. but you can't split like 5 into even numbers, because 5 can always divide into 3 and 2, 3 and 2 like this, and more probably 1 and 4. So we always have one odd number associated with it. So we can't uh, split an odd number into two even numbers. So what I came up with an easy solution of it, that we just count the number of even element and the odd element in this array, and if the count of even or odd number is equals to this number in this array, or this number in this array, if these numbers are equal, any of them, then I will just return 0. If not, then I will just return even number of element. Why? For example, we have an array like 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 12. Okay, so we have an array like this. So I'm saying that I can't divide, oh, I can divide this two into two odd numbers like 1 and 1, but I can't divide this into odd number. Not this, not this, not this, but this can be divided into odd numbers. So yes, we have or performed two operations like 1 and 2. And how many even numbers are there in this? 1 and 2. So we just return the even number of element in this array. So this is very simple. Okay. So and one more thing, why we can't convert any odd number into an even number by splitting it? It's in common sense. Like 5 can't be divided into 2 and 2, because 2 and 2 cannot make 5. 5 can only be made by 2 plus 3, or 3 plus 5, or 2, or 1 plus 4, like these type of things. So if you want to just make 5, you need to apply these operations, not this. Okay. So any odd number cannot be split into two even numbers. Odd number cannot be split into two even numbers. So it is safe to assume that we are always going to change even numbers into odd numbers. So let's get to code it. Okay. To code it, I'm going to just use the simple Python for this. Like, I'm just going to take input like for dash in range in. So I've just made the text little bit bigger so that you can see it. Okay, let me just make it more bigger so that you all can see it. Okay, now it's fine, I guess. And then I'll take this n or a, whatever I can say it, like n int input, and then I'll say the array. So array I will take by using map int input dot split. Split by default takes this as an splitting argument, so I'm not passing anything in it. So it will automatically be make uh, split by array, and I'm converting it into a list to take an input for an array. So what I'm doing is for I in range, sorry, range array. So I am looping through this array and counting odd and even numbers. To count odd and even numbers, I first have to just assign odd to 0 and even to 0. Okay. So I have assigned the two variables odd and even to 0. So if I remember 2 equals to 0, then it means that I is an even number. So I will just even plus equals to 1. Okay, that's the error. Okay. Else if not, then I'll just odd plus equals to 1. Okay, and I'll just check the condition after this all process, that if we have odd numbers equals to n or even numbers equals to n, then we'll just return 0, and if not, we'll just return the even number of element in that array. Okay, so just if odd equals to n, or I'm using or gate over here, and even equals to n, then just return a print करेंगे, print 0, and else print even. So it should be 0. Yeah, I think the code is pretty simple and visible. Yeah, and let me just compile this and see what happened. Okay, compilation gives me correct input. So let me just try to submit this code. Okay, it's just first attempt, so I don't know how it works. Okay, I've just tried this question I think 2 times, and I'm just come up with this question as solution, and here's the correct answer. So this is going to be the solution for this question, and I know it's pretty simple. And thank you for watching this video. I'll meet you in the next one. Next question. For now, bye.